anyway, I just got a flower, but I will not show it to you. Then I'll take a finish. Ta-da! Flower! Flower! Wait. Hey, someone's been stealing my flowers? No way. So this time I do gently. So we're gonna read another book. And the first thing I wanted to show you and said to you was Happy New Year. That's why I'm wearing my skirt, but I know you can't see my skirt. And my sweater, my new sweater, I think too big. But anyway, I hope you're gonna enjoy this because it's nearly New Year, Ted holiday. Okay, now we're gonna read a book named was Junie B. Jones is Almost a Flower Girl. I see this beautiful pink petals from a flower, and I think at Ted it got a kind of flower is called peach flower. I think so. Peach flower it is. I just look like peach flower. And let's go and read it. It's got 9. Okay. Chapter 1. Ricardo. My name is Junie B. Jones, but B stands for beet rice. Except I don't like beet rice. I just like beans, that's all. I'm a bachelorette. A bachelorette is when your boyfriend named Ricardo dumped you at recess. Only I wasn't actually expecting that terrible trouble. It happened today on the playground. First I was playing horses with my friends, Lucy and Grace. But all of a sudden, my boyfriend named Ricardo ran right past me, and he was chasing a new girl named Vermo. Ricardo! I hollered real loud. Hey, Ricardo! Exactly what you do think you're doing, mister? I zoomed right after that guy and tackled him on the grass. We wrestled and tangled and rolled all around. Finally, I sat on his leg and I smoothed my hair very attractive. Hello, Ricardo, I said. How are you today? I'm fine. Only just saw you chasing new Velma. And so please knock it off and I mean it. Ricardo raised his eyebrows very surprised. Why? How come? He said. I sucked in my cheek as that guy. Because, Ricardo, because I'm your girlfriend and you're my boyfriend. And boyfriend and girlfriend are only allowed to chase each other. And that's how come. Boyfriend? Ricardo kept on looking at me. I shrugged my shoulders. Sorry, those are just the rules, I explained. Ricardo's face turned very glum. But I like chasing new Velma, he said, kind of whiny. It's fun. I patted his arm very understanding. Yes, well, I don't make the rules, Rick. Just enforce them, I said. After that, I got off his leg and sat in the grass next to him. Ricardo didn't talk for a long time. And then finally, he stood up and shook my hand real nice. Junie B, it's fun being your boyfriend, he said, but I think it's time we started chasing other people. After that, he waved goodbye and he ran off to chase new Velma again. My eyes got big and wide at him. No, Ricardo, I shouted. No, come back. But Ricardo kept on running. I felt weakish and sickish inside. I slumped back down in the grass. Only too bad for me, because just then the bell rang for the end of the recess, and all the children started running and building, but not me. I just kept sitting and sitting in the grass. My teacher called my name. Her name is Mr. She has another name too, but I just like Misters and that's all. Finally, Misters came out to get me. Junie, honey, she said, why aren't you coming in? What's the trouble? I looked up real distressed. Ricardo, I said real sad. Ricardo is the trouble. After that, tears came in my eyes, and my nose started to run very much. Misters closed her eyes. Oh no, not boys' problems, she said. Not already. After that, she gave me a tissue, and she took me on my feet, and she walked with me to room 9. Chapter 2. Grinded. Mother had a day off for work. She met me at my bus stop. She was pushing my baby brother named Ollie in his carriage and ran and hugged her legs. Mother, I'm so glad to see you, I said, 'cause today was the worstest day of my life. I've been running through the milk, I tell you. Mother raised her eyebrows, kind of confused. Oh, I think you mean the mill, Junie B, she said. Run through the mill mean you have a hard grinding day. I nodded my head. Yes, Mother, that's exactly what kind of a day I had, 'cause my boyfriend named Ricardo wants to chase our people, and that news grinned me right into the ground. I reached in my pocket and pulled out my snack cookie. Look, see how upset I was, Mother? I couldn't even eat my snack cookie at snack time, 'cause my stomach felt squeezy and sickish inside. Mother took my snack cookie out of my hand. She took a big, delicious bite of it. Thank you, honey, she said. And I stared at that woman, 'cause she missed the point apparently. No, Mother, you're not supposed to eat my snack cookie, I said. You're supposed to feel sorry for me. Plus also, you have to tell me how to get Ricardo back. Mother bended down and gave me a hug. I'm sorry, honey, but I know that you're upset about Ricardo, but I'm really and truly, Junie B. You're way too young to have a boyfriend. She stood back and smiled. You're just a little girl, she said, and stared at my foot. No, I'm not little, I said back. And anyway, all the girls at school have boyfriends, Mother. My bestest friend Lucille has a boyfriend named Clifton, and my other bestest friend Grace has a boyfriend named Roger, and Charlotte got a boyfriend named Ham, and Rose got a boyfriend named Vincent, and Lily had a boyfriend named William, crybaby William, and now I'm all alone with nobody. I'm not alone. Yes, I'm alone. Mother did a sign. Son, I'm sorry, honey, but all those girls are too young to have boyfriends, she said. Please, Junie B, do not start this boy stuff too soon. Little girls are supposed to be footloose and fancy-free. Oh, I know. I am with someone. It's me. Yes, it's me. Or sometime I could be with Carmen or with Hello too. But mostly I'm with me. Because me is my bestest friend. It's me. I play with me. I play with Susu. Susu play with Susu. Cool. Just like this hand is from one Susu and this hand is from the other Susu, and we play together, kind of like it. And I even see my icon on Zello on my iPad because my dad has been just remove Zello from my iPad, and when he come back, Everything is starting over again. I try to find all my friends, but I can't find my mother. I find me when I am on my computer. So I make friends with me. So now we're best friends. I best friend with me. I know it's weird, but I can be best friend with anybody I like. Okay? So nobody I like, so I be my best friend. I am my best friend. Okay? Not the girl or a boy named I. Me, Susu, is friend with Susu. That's weird, but I like it. She said, please, Junie B, do not start this boy stuff too soon. Little girls. I did frown. What loose feet got to do with this problem? I asked. But sometimes I remembered you got a friend. But mostly I quite love to chatting with that boy. His name is Ming. Is that Ming? He's also in my class too. I do quite like to play that boy, but we cannot meet each other, so I make a friend with him in Zalo too, so we can chit chat with each other. Sometime, if he wants some pictures, I can give him from my internet. Okay, stop talking nonsense not about this book. Okay, let's keep reading about it. Mother laughed. It's just an expression, Junie B, she said. Footloose and fancy-free mean you can run and play with anyone you want. She ruffled my hair. I don't have to worry about picking out a boyfriend till you're much, much older, she said. I did a huffy breath at her. But I'm already much, much older, I said. And besides, you don't want loose feet. I want the same kind of feet as everybody else. I'm not a baby, you know. I quick run over to Ollie and I held up his teeny hand. Oh, see this, Mother? This is a baby hand. And see how teensy it is? I held my hand right next to it. And look at my hand. See how big it's next to Ollie? Huh, Mother? Do you? But you're kindergarten, Junie B. You cannot even know my questions. Like, what's 10? 10's time 20. Or 10's time 11. I wonder if you can do it. If you know this question, you can be in the comments. After that, I pick up one of Ollie's baby feet and see this teeny foot. My feet are bajillion times bigger than these baby things. I stood up straight and tall. I'm big, I tell you. I'm big like a giant lady, precisely. Mother did a chuckle. Sorry, Toots, but I'm afraid you're too young for a boyfriend, she said. After that, she gave me another hug, and she smoothed my hair, and she ate the rest of my snack cookie. Chapter 3. Being a grown-up lady. At dinner time, I told Daddy about what happened on the playground. And guess what? She said the dumb thing as Mother. You're way too young to have a boyfriend, Junie B, he said. And I do have Ricardo as a friend, but little girls should have footloose and fancy free. I think so. Yeah, I'm also too young. I see that teenager girls got loads of boyfriends, but at my school, no one got a boyfriend. A girlfriend, I see. But sometimes my friends like each other, and my other friends said, Oh my gosh, we're laughing. Kind of like that. Or sounds kind of like, oh my gosh, I need to tell everyone. Oh my gosh, kind of like this. And I'm like, OMG. And then I do like this. Step away from me. I don't like love stories. Then I go away too. Because I don't like stories that's real. I covered my ears when I heard that. Quit saying about my feet, I said. I don't want loose feet, I tell you. I want grown-up feet just like Mother has. Just then, Mother looked at Daddy. I think someone is sleepy, she spelled. Wait, no. Sleepy, she spelled. I did a mad breath at her. Oh, yeah, and only guess what? I'm a grown-up lady. And grown-up ladies know how to spell. And not one bit slippery. So there, Mother did a chuckle. So I don't know why. After that, she got me down from the table and she took me into a bathroom. She filled up a tub for my bath. She put lots of bubbles of water. Also, she gave me my bath toys and a washcloth puppet. I gave them right back to her. These things are for babies, I said. I'm all grown up. Suit yourself, said Mother. That's not a polite thing to say, Junie B. And also, grown-up ladies already know how to take a bath, like me. I don't need my mother to take a bath for me. I already know. I already know to scrub, to take soaps, and also do loads more things. After that, she sat down on the floor and she let me sit in the bubbles. I sat and sat. See me, Mother? See how I'm just sitting here? I said, when grown-up ladies take a bath, we just sit in the water, and we don't splash, and we don't play with baby toys. No. We need to scrub. When you play all day, you'll get some sweaters. So they're gonna make you really, really dirty. So you need to scrub so all those dead skins that's sticking on you would go away. Like after when you're running from a long day, then you see your skin is wet and dirty and smelly. So you scratch on it. Then you see some black lines on it. That is the dead skin. And when you're taking a bath, you need to scrub it. These dead skin only go out when you are scrubbing in the water. I sat and sat some more. Then finally, I made a big sign. 'Cause I was bored out of my mind, that's why. I patted the bubbles a little bit. Sometimes grown-up ladies pat the bubbles. No, you're not. I never pat the bubbles. 'Cause I do not got a tub. I got a shower, not a tub. And grown-up ladies take a bath faster than little babies. I know. It's not the same as playing, Mother smiled. I picked up some bubbles and put them on my arm. Bubbles are good for the lady's skin, I said again. They made a very smoothie. I put my bubbles on my face and chin. Sometimes grown-up ladies enjoy making bubble beard. Only baby did that. Grown-ups do not do that. I explained very serious. After that, I covered my whole entire self with bubbles. Hey, I'm very fluffery in here, I said real happy. Mother laughed. You look like a bride with a long white veil, she said. Then all of a sudden, her whole entire mouth came open. Oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you a good news, didn't I? She said. Your Aunt Flo called today, and she said she's getting married. Mother clapped her hands together. Aunt Flo, Junie B, Aunt Flo is getting married. Isn't that exciting? You're going to your very first wedding. After that, Mother smiled real big, and she hummed a pretty bright song, and she danced with my towel. And so guess what? Getting married must be a very big deal. Flower Girls, Chapter 4, our last chapter. But next day at recess, I sang a pretty bright song. I sang it to my bestest friend named Lucille and Grace. Here come the bride, all dressed in white. Her name is Clyde. She herds a TV guide. But Grace looked admiring at me. Wow, I ever knew that song had words, she said. Of course it had words, silly. Every song had words, I said. All you is make them up. After that, I skipped all around those two. I sang the song some more. Guess why I'm singing this bride song? I asked. Guess, people, guess. I can't wait for them to guess, because I'm going to my first wedding ever on account of my Aunt Flo is getting married, that's why. Lucille clapped her hands, real delighted. A wedding. I love weddings, Junie B. Are you going to be the flower girl? Huh? Are you? I wrinkled my eyebrows. The what? I asked. The who? The flower girl, said Lucille. The flower girl is the very first person to walk down the aisle at a wedding. She gets to carry a flower basket, and she throws beauteous flower petals all over the floor. It's really fun too, Junie B, said Grace. I was the flower girl at my aunt Lola's wedding, and I got to wear a long satin dress, and I only tripped 2 times. Lucille fluffed her fluffy hair. Yes, well, I have been the flower girl in 3 weddings, Grace, she said, and I wore 3 long satin dresses, and all of them had matching purses and shoes and hats. Plus one of them a blue fake bunny fur cape, and I never trip at all. Does that make me the best flower girl, probably? Grace's face drooped a little bit. Oh, she said, kind of soft. After that, Lucille asked me a million more questions. What kind of flower girl dress are you going to wear, Junie B? Huh? Is it going to be long or short? What color will it be? Do you think? So far I've worn yellow and pink and blue. She tapped on her chin. I wonder what kind of flower petals will you carry in your flower basket? Tell your Aunt Flo that I prefer rose petals. All of a sudden, Lucille did a gasp. Junie B, I just thought of something. Maybe Grace and I can teach you. We can teach you how to walk down the aisle and carry a basket. Want us to, huh? Want us to teach you? I jumped up and down. Yes, I said. Of course I want you to, Lucille. After that, Grace cheered up very much, and all of us did a high five, and we skipped in a happy circle and practiced being flower girls. And now it's done. Bye-bye, guys. See ya in the part 2.